Hey everybody, and welcome into this week's college basketball resume ranking. What is a good team this week? 11 losses or better from the ACC, Big 10, Big 12, Big East, Pac-12, and SEC. 6-loss team or better from everywhere else is also a good team in my mind. This doesn't take in any statistics. It's just who have you beat and how many losses you have and how does that stack up versus everybody else. So here we go. Number 1 this week is Providence, 24-3. Wins over Wisconsin, Texas Tech, Vermont, Connecticut, Seton Hall, Xavier, Marquette, Xavier, and Creighton. Number 2 is Wisconsin, 23-5, with wins over Texas A&M, Houston, St. Mary's, Marquette, Indiana, Purdue, Iowa, Ohio State, Michigan State, and Indiana. Now, the SEC has 3 11-loss or better teams, which bolsters up their conference this week. And you'll see that here throughout. Kentucky is now number 3, 23-6, with wins over Ohio, North Carolina, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Kansas, Alabama, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, and LSU. Number 4 is Auburn, 25-4, wins over Murray State, Louisiana State, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Kentucky, Alabama, and Texas A&M. And number 5 is another SEC team, Tennessee, 21-7, with wins over North Carolina, Colorado, Arizona, South Carolina, Louisiana State, Florida, Texas A&M, South Carolina, Kentucky, and Auburn. Now you get your first Big 12 team, Baylor, 24-5, with wins over Michigan State, Villanova, Oregon, Iowa State, TCU, Texas, TCU, and Kansas. Duke is your first ACC team, coming in with a 25-4 record, wins over Kentucky, Gonzaga, Virginia Tech, Wake Forest, Notre Dame, North Carolina, and Wake Forest again. And your first Pac-12 team, Arizona, is 25-3, wins over Wyoming, Illinois, Colorado, UCLA, USC, and Oregon. Purdue is your second Big Ten team, 24-5, with wins over North Carolina, Villanova, Iowa, Illinois, Iowa, Ohio State, and Illinois. And Kansas checks in at number 10, the second Big 12 team, 23-5, with wins over Michigan State, North Texas, Iowa, Iowa State, Texas Tech, Iowa State, and Baylor. As we move up here, Villanova comes in at number 11, 21-7, wins over Tennessee, Xavier, Seton Hall, Creighton, Xavier, Connecticut, Seton Hall, and Providence. And Texas Tech comes in at number 12, wins over 22-7, wins over Tennessee, Kansas, Baylor, Iowa State, Texas, TCU, Baylor, and Texas. Another SEC team, Arkansas, is 23-6, Louisiana State, South Carolina, Texas A&M, Auburn, Tennessee, Florida, and Kentucky. And finally, here's Gonzaga. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering where they are. They come in at number 14 with wins over Texas, UCLA, Texas Tech, and St. Mary's. Number 15 is Alabama, your fifth SEC team in the top 15 this week. 19-10 record, but 10 good wins. South Dakota State, Miami, Gonzaga, Houston, Tennessee, Florida, LSU, Baylor, Arkansas, and South Carolina. Colorado State is your first, I'd say mid-major, I guess. 23-4 with wins over Creighton, St. Mary's, Boise State, and Wyoming. And here's your second mid-major, Murray State, 28-2 with 2 wins over Belmont. Louisiana State, another SEC team, 20-9 with wins over Texas State, Belmont, Wake Forest, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, and Texas A&M. Connecticut is your number 19 team. 21-7 record. They beat Auburn, Marquette twice, Seton Hall, Xavier, and Villanova. UCLA comes in at number 20, 21-6. Villanova, Colorado, Marquette, Colorado, and Arizona. 21 is USC. They're 25-4 with wins over Colorado, UCLA, and Oregon. Illinois checks in at 22, 20-8 record with wins over Notre Dame, Iowa, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Michigan State. 23 is Houston, 24-4 record. Oregon and Texas State are their wins. Marquette is number 24, 18-10 with wins over Illinois, Providence, Seton Hall, Villanova, Xavier, Seton Hall, and Villanova. Seton Hall is number 25, 18-9 record, wins over Wagner, Texas, Connecticut, Creighton, and Xavier twice. Your number 26 team is Miami, the second ACC team, 20-9 with wins over North Texas, Wake Forest, Duke, North Carolina, Virginia Tech, and Wake Forest. Your number 27 team is Iowa State. They are 20-9 with wins over Xavier, Creighton, Iowa, Texas Tech, Texas, and TCU. And your final team here is Ohio State, 18-8 with wins over Seton Hall, Duke, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Illinois. And Texas had the same amount of both wins, good wins and losses as Ohio State, but Ohio State's was better. So Texas would have been number 29. Well, there it is. And we're going to have a couple more weeks of this, but Big Ten all conference tournaments are starting next week. So we're coming up fast on the tournament, and I'll have my prediction, my Sweet 16, Elite 8, and Final Four predictions coming out here sometime this week. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below, and have a great day.